Hey guys, I know my outfit might suggest that I just had a prison break, but I'm in fact at an airport. I'm waiting to board my flight to Moscow. First, I'm flying from Frankfurt to Ankara, and then after a layover, I'm going to Moscow. In total, it should be about 8 hours, but my flight has been delayed for like an hour. But that's okay. Every time I'm at an airport, I feel uneasiness in my body, maybe because I was in a long distance relationship for a long time, and every time it was just like a very difficult goodbye. Maybe just because immigrations and visas, after so many years, it just like built up this response that I have in my body. It's very physical, but I'm reminding myself that now I'm home and I will be back here. I moved to Germany almost a year ago and I have not seen my family in a year. So I'm really excited to hug everyone. I'm so excited to hold my cat. She's 13 years old and I brought her some treats. I am curious though how I'm going to feel when I'm in Moscow. The question I have is, when I'm there, will I feel like, oh, Moscow is my home and this is where I recharge my energy, this is where I feel relaxed? And like, will I want to stay longer? I'm planning to stay for 3 weeks, but like, will I want to stay longer and extended? Or will I feel like, no, Germany is my home now, Frankfurt is my home, and I just can't wait to go back to Frankfurt, and this is where I recharge my energy. I'm really curious what has changed in a year. It's also just making me reflect on how much have I changed since I came here. I don't know. The passport control was easy, that was really nice. I feel like after I'm done with my suitcases and I'm near the gates, I'm really chill. Can you see how chill I am? But luckily for me, today is Wednesday and this is the day that the summer I Turned Pretty comes out, so I already downloaded it on my laptop and I'm probably just gonna watch that. When I watched season 2 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, when it ended, I was like, I'm never watching this again. This is too much. There are two brothers. This girl who's a teenager is choosing between these two brothers and it's just so wrong on so many levels. But I'm watching season 3. Who will she choose? Let's go to my gate to make sure that it exists. Guys, I'm home. I only slept for 2 hours on my flight and I arrived here probably at like 5 a.m. and I just took a quick shower and I went to bed. Such good sleep. It was sweet, it was sound, it was just mwah. I did my morning pages today as usual and things started coming out. Remember I said I was really curious about how I was gonna feel? Ask and you shall receive. I feel really grounded. Everything here in this house reminds me of where it came from and who I am, and right now it feels like that's the essence of grounding. It's this metaphorical umbilical cord that connects you to the earth, and that's where you get your nourishment from, and that's where you get your connection to the earth from. Da, Rasho! The blintje are ready, I need to go eat. Sometimes it feels to me like everything in the world is so volatile and people are just detached up in the air, and especially when you open social media, it's like there are millions of lives and everyone's doing their thing, and it's so easy to get lost in that. And not even on social media, whatever city you live in, whatever career you choose, being here, it really grounds me to where I came from and who the heck I am. And I'm already beginning to feel the sense of possibility, sense of hope, sense of power, which is really interesting. And something else I wrote about was that I was actually here for 1.5 years before I moved to Germany, but in my head it felt like such a long time. And even in that 1.5 years, I spent half of that outside. Like, I was traveling, I was in Europe a lot, but still for some reason in my head I was like, wow, I wanted to move to Germany. Like, I was trying to do it for like 3-4 years. 1.5 years? That's such a short time. There's this concept in Russian which I love, which is called Намоленное место. It's difficult to translate, but literally that means a place that has been preyed on for a while. And when you're there, you just feel the thickness of the air and you feel like many people before you have prayed here and they left their hopes and dreams and gratitude in that place, and the energy just swirls around and it's a very special feeling. You just sense it. You enter a church and you just feel it. This is not what this house is for me, but I wrote about how this is the place that similarly has been hoped on for me, has been dreamed on, has been the home of my tears, of my joy, of my celebrations, of my teenage naivety, where I felt like maybe I can do what I want in life, and maybe I can make all my dreams possible. And so many nights of just dreaming about those things and like visualizing those things, and so much gratitude in this house, and also so much celebration. This is where I learned English. This is where I was applying for my exchange program. This is where I got the news that I got admitted to Minerva, and it's just so much hope that has been felt in this house, and maybe I'm tapping into that. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. So that's really, really special to me. And one last thing I'm going to say before I go to breakfast with my girls, my sister and my niece. I feel a huge shift where before the big manifestations I really wanted for myself, they often included drastically changing my life. And this time around, the next manifestation that I'm now conjuring my energy and focus towards, it does not involve me moving countries. It does not involve me changing my university or career or my relationship status. It doesn't require me to uproot my life and change a lot. Now my next manifestation is just expanding what I already have and know. Isn't that remarkable? I thought about it. I was like, wait a second, this should be really easy, because definitely just growing what I already have, like this little tree, and just wanting it to grow into this huge, big, beautiful oak. That must be for sure easier than everything I've done before, to be honest. So again, feeling this sense of possibility and power, and like, wait a second, I've come so far, and if I measure myself backwards to where I come from in life and everything that I'm getting emotional. I don't know why. I'm a hypersensitive person, so that's fine. Not gonna apologize for that. Everything that I'd done, everything that I had hoped for, everything I had created that was uncomfortable, those journeys contained so much within them, and now I can actually celebrate where I am, and this is like a new thing, guys. I'm not moving countries anymore. I'm not trying to drastically change the trajectory of my life. I love the trajectory that I'm on. I just wanted to, oh my god, remember that song? When am I supposed to blossom? When am I supposed to blossom? I sang it all the time when I was at university. It was such a funny meme. Anyways, just want that everything to blossom, pretty much. It feels so good to be back. No, genuinely, it feels really good. It's hour 8 that I'm here, including my nap, so let's see how this goes. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And prepare for the wedding, because that's why I'm here. Prepare for the wedding! Now that I have my sister here, it's gonna be so easy to go dress shopping. Let's go!